will start as favourite, but this is a tough group, I think. And he'll be looking to make a good start. If you drop points early on, you're playing catch-up all day, and that was not ideal, catching the blue full in the face off the break-off.
Yeah, Peter will really want to try and punish that mistake there, Dave, if he can. He won't get his hand on the cloth too often in good position, so he's got to make the most of it.
One.
Yeah, very nicely done. Chance to open his account here.
Yeah, he had his 2 years on tour, but was relegated, and then
8.
I don't need to tell you, Rod, because you got through that Q score. Very tough, probably the toughest ever this year.
Yeah, it was littered, Dave.
Right.
It was littered with main tour players everywhere. It's almost as if there's too many main tour players falling off. Yeah, so I mean, the amount of good players, really good seasoned pros, that never made it back on, and it's going to be the same every year from now on, I think.
Got to the penultimate round of the second event, lost to Stephen Hallworth, and that's
Peter Devlin, 9.
disappointing miss so early on. Because he already had the match yesterday, I'm sure he's looking forward to this as well. He's been practicing.
1.
Yeah, I got a chance to speak to Stuart just before we came out.
What we saw
Stuart Bingham,
in Ali
6.
Carter's group was his sort of percentage play, his match play coming to the fore. He had 3 young opponents, and they were all got all the experience in the world as well. So it's not quite the same. Chow Yu Peng, very dangerous.
With the likes of Chow's also.
One.
Chow's also been to 2 finals.
Yeah, I mean, the cue ball just held up for the Brown, but we can make a bit more of this one.
One.
Start taking these chances sooner.
Yeah, you
Peter
could see straight
Devlin's
away he
set.
wasn't on the ready. Reaction from him. So yeah, later in the week, Jack Lazowski. So some big hitters coming in, including actually Dave Gilbert, who won the title last year.
Earlier, Dave, the tables are playing really nice. It's probably just going to take a little bit of a while to get used to it.
1. Peter Devlin, 6.
And even there, he potted the red, but come too far. Well, if he'd have got away with that, then he really would have been ball run, wouldn't he? I mean, it couldn't have finished worse, actually. So what a chance now for Devlin.
One.
Should go on and win the frame from here now. He'll be disappointed if he
8.
doesn't.
He actually got to the last 16 of his very first event, 2020 European Masters.
15.
Felt a bit sorry for him and the new players that season, because that was all behind closed doors. You know, they dreamt of being a snooker professional. You have dreams of sort of travelling the world and seeing the sights, and the main sights they saw was the inside of the Marshall Arena in Milton Keynes. Nobody's fault, but it wasn't quite the experience that, you know, he would have been expecting.
22.
Yeah, it was a tough season, that playing behind closed doors, you know, everybody wearing masks. We didn't know where we were going as the world was going into lockdown, but snooker done well to keep the calendar going.
Proved that we could operate safely. Of course, a lot of work
29.
went into that from Matt because he knows what a big opportunity it is to win the frame.
$35.
This pink, and Bingham needs a couple of snookers, and he had chances early on, particularly when he missed that brown. That's where it really started to go wrong for him.
Peter Devlin 40.
Well, that'll annoy him because I'm sure that memory is fresh in his mind.
It's a little bit of an experience as well from Peter. He should have really dug in there and tried to keep Stuart off the table. It's really important when you're playing the top boys, and even
No. Just Stuart, thanks.
Well, he's got a snooker, but unfortunately he's still at the table himself.
60. Stuart Bingham 16.
yeah, well done.
Yeah, Bingham. Well, he's in another one himself. Missed
Foul.
it, and looking like frame over.
Peter Devlin
Free ball.
Free ball. Foul.
But could turn this entire frame around. There, he missed it.
Stuart Bingham 8.
Oh. The little sign's already for Peter getting in your opponent's head at the start. He can get through to the red actually, so he wasn't quite as bad as I thought. But he doesn't mind people thinking he's a lucky player when he already needed snookers himself. I actually wondered, when he left that, if he might concede. It's not
More difficult. But I do expect for a snooker.
Stuart
all pink. Then we'd be deep into frame 2 now.
foul.
Oh,
The
dear.
miss. Stuart Bingham 4.
Not getting any better.
Keep them in the seat, really.
Yeah, because the thing is, the break he made, he really focused hard. I mean, it
2. Foul and a miss.
well, you could write a book on this frame,
It's
couldn't you?
level
What's
2.
happening here? Incredible.
Three.
I struck that really well. Great positional shot. So you want to get a good angle on the blue.
7.
White's just rolled on an inch or two more. He's definitely finding the table quick. But it looks like it's going to come down to the pink this frame.
12.
Ooh, but he's missed it.
Stuart Bingham 12.
Is Stuart playing the double? Yeah, I think he'd had enough there and he just chose to go for the win, but that looks perfect for Peter.
Well, he'll be so relieved if he knocks this in because he looked a certainty to win the frame, and then there was a lot of anxiety Bingham did have his chance, potted the blue, missed the pink to the yellow pocket, went for the double. Devlin needs this pink. And after all that,
And the first
he wins the frame.